Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Look at that for a view. I don't think it can get much better than that. Well, if you stick with us, we're going to drive through Paphos and we're going to go out towards the Rikkos beach. So you never know, we may be able to just top that view, especially for you. That's the Paphos Castle. This is the brand new sunset viewing point. Of course, you can come out here any time of day, but in particular at the sunset time, sit, perhaps sup on a pint or two, or perhaps bite on something, or tonk on a Romeo and Juliet, of course, as you watch the sun depart the island of love. And of course, it'll pop its head up in downtown Cato, Australia, but don't worry, it'll come back to downtown Paphos again very, very early the next morning. Paphos is renowned for sunshine. It's renowned for having a great, great time indeed. And of course, hospitality. So join Mr. Paul as we go for a little trek through Paphos and see what's going on a truly, truly spectacality of a morning indeed. Downtown Paphos, 9 o'clock in the morning, the sun is shining, there's an awful lot of blueness around, as you may have noticed. The sky is blue, the sea is blue, Mr. Paul is dressed head to toe with blue. All that's missing is you, so why not get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy, because Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me, guess what, we're waiting especially for you. This is the rear car park area to the rear of the restaurants in the harbour, by the way. It's had some new paving put down, and of course it's had some new street lights, so now you can walk around here in the night and you can see where you're going, because it used to be absolutely pitch black. Now, don't forget, tomorrow is a big, big day indeed. Masochin Grasiviala Booth. Marika is back on our screens. She's back from her holiday in downtown Tbilisi, Georgia, all rejuvenated, and I'll tell you what, looking even more beautiful than usual. So don't forget to come back. Tomorrow she'll be live on camera in the afternoon and of course in the evening edition of little episodes of Marika and me. So if you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to keep coming back for that little bit more of our complete and utter madness. Downtown Paphos Harbour and promenade area, pretty early in the morning, but there are one or two people strutting their stuff, perhaps looking for somewhere to go and get themselves a great, great breakfast. Well, at the start of the promenade, there's a little restaurant and it's called Tea for Two. And there's a lot of people that know Tea for Two is not only a great place to get a meal at any time of day, but if you want the best breakfast in Paphos with great service and at a reasonable price, Tea for Two has got to be that little place waiting just for you. One or two shops getting ready to open. Borsa Bella is opening up. April is getting ready. The First Scent, that's the perfumery, that's not open yet. They'll open up at around about 10 o'clock or thereabouts. We like to have a nice lazy start in downtown Paphos, shall we say. Shandong Vietnamese restaurant. You've got the Basilica Resort coming up on the left-hand side if your name's Deborah O'Rourke. And there's a man called Mr. Well in your life. It's waiting especially for you. Spartica, that's a relatively new takeaway. I'll tell you what, they cook some good food in there and it's extremely fresh. Don't just take my word for it, go and message the barons of the Cardiff, the damp area, and of course that's Baron Jeremy and of course Baron Simon. Go and hunt them down and ask them and they'll tell you that Spartica is probably their favourite place in downtown Paphos, and they frequented it quite a lot, shall we say. New pavements are almost complete, as you may have noticed. Lots of works are going on, and please stick with us, because slowly but surely Paphos is going to come back much, much better than it ever was before. Unfortunately, it takes a little bit of time, doesn't it? There's the Sofiana Resort and Spa, and some potholes appeared after the rain. Look at that for a pothole. Wow. Oh my goodness. I wonder if they're going to repair it or not. Probably not, shall we say. They're too busy frantically spending money on installing speed cameras and traffic lights and those kind of things, because those are the things that are going to make them money, aren't they? Yeah, all the these governments around the world are all exactly the same. Everyone's got this belief that politicians sit around, isn't it, talking about how to make life better for the people. Absolute rubbish. All they do is sit around coming up with cunning little ideas how to make more money out of us. Why? Because they've all got sons and they've all got daughters and they all need jobs. So I tell you what, if you get to come back in this life, come back as a politician. That's the plan. Back streets of downtown Paphos. If your name's Lord Richie and there's a girl in your life called Lady Zuska, I'm pretty sure that you recommend that little apartment complex on the right hand side, because you booked in there and the pictures that you showed us, well, it was looking very, very good indeed. Let's keep going. We're wiggling and we are waggling our way towards the Hotels Road area of Cape Paphos, and then going to name one or two of the hotels, and perhaps you may be booking in there, so you're going to know exactly where they are, and hopefully you're not going to have to drive around in a car, because the road services are absolutely Sherlock Holmes. You wait till I see that mayor next time, Adonis. I'm going to accost him on camera and have a word with him about the roads and see what he's got to say. But it's all right for him. He's got a brand new Mercedes, and I've no doubt he's got some brand new gas struts, so he's not getting bounced around, is he? No. Or perhaps he's got a very good dentist. You never know. The Nemi Hotel is coming up on the right hand side, just off the main boulevard of Hotels Road, and just at the very, very start of Paphos Bar Street. But very, very good hotel. If you want to see a little video on that, drop Nemi Hotel, Marika and me into the YouTube search bar, and guess what? A little video will be coming up especially for you. There's the Almira 5-star luxury beachside hotel right in front of us. And of course, all the hotels on the right hand side now are sitting on the cusp and the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. Coming up next is a hotel that doesn't need much of an introduction. It's got great in its name, and it's known as Alexander the Great, or the Alex to its friends. And of course, it's got some friends. If your name's Dame Anne, she's in love with Alex and his horse Stavros, and of course so is Lady so sweet Caroline. And every time she comes to town, Lord Nigel of the big guns pops a euro in the slot, and she rides the living daylights out of Stavros. Well, that's for sure. There's also one or two other stars who like to stay there. If your name's Mr. Chrissy, I think he should be a Sir by now. So from now on, arise, Sir Chrissy. He has stayed in the Alexander the Great more times than anybody I've ever known. The man's been coming there from when he was a very, very young boy indeed, and he just loves the place to bits. Of course, if your name's Lord Andy and Lady Ness of downtown Shropshire, well, you've booked in there once or twice. And of course, there's a girl in downtown freezing Essex, where the price of fuel is £1.39 a litre. Who am I talking about? Miss Maggie. A very, very good day to you, and she's booked in there once or twice as well. And of course, many, many other people have. Anyway, without further ado, there's one of its sister hotels, and that is called the Olympic Lagoon Resort. 5-star luxury, all-inclusive resort, and many people tell us they're coming back again and again. Hiding in the trees on the left-hand side is the Avanti 4-star hotel, slightly away from the beach, but I tell you what, it's still a great, great hotel indeed. So this is what we call the Hotels Road. We're going the wrong way because the promenade and the harbour is the other way, but of course Rikkos Beach is this way. And we're going to finish with a great, great view indeed, straight out into the blueness. And the sun will be glistening right on top of the blue Mediterranean Sea, especially for you. Now, if you like what you see, hit the like, click that, subscribe, and don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness. Hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel doesn't cost you a single penny, by the way. It just tells YouTube that you like what you've seen, and of course they should recommend it to more like-minded people. people like yourselves. But if you'd like to keep us afloat, if you'd like to motivate us to keep on making these little videos, especially for you, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform? That's where you can gift us a virtual coffee or two. You can read that a little bit more about us. You can choose to read a comment or two, and then hopefully gift us that coffee. And of course, if you'd like a special shout out, a birthday shout out, an anniversary shout out, if you'd like me to call your cat in, gift us those coffees, and that video will be coming especially for you. Now, you can also join us as a superstar member on the Buy Me a Coffee platform at only €10 a month. That's all it costs to get yourself a special title, to get yourself down a little bit closer to Marika and me. Birthday shout-outs, anniversary shout-outs, and of course, on top of all of that, coming very, very soon indeed, is the Marika and me privilege card, and that will entitle you to discounts and privileges in and around Paphos, in particular in the Paphos Promenade and Harbour area. So don't forget to get your name on that list very, very soon indeed. And a big shout out now to some of the stars who like to watch the show now and again. If you're in downtown Cornwall, we hope the weather is not treating you too badly. If your name's Duke Phil and there's a girl in your life called Duchess Sharon, a very, very good day to you. On the topic of Cornwall, if your name is Lady Carrie and you're a singing sensation and the greatest roadie in the world is your partner in crime, of course that's Sir Tony. We're wishing you a great, great day indeed, and a great evening gigging tonight. And there's another Carrie with an I in her name, and she's got a man in her life, and he likes to go gigging as well. Big, big shout out, of course, to the superstars, Lady Carrie and Sir Graham. We hope you're having a great, great time indeed. And if you're in downtown York and your name is Lady Rachel, and of course there's a Cheshire cat grinning man in your life called Sir Jason, we're wishing you a great, great day and a wonderful weekend. We're looking forward to seeing you. The summer is a-coming. This is downtown Rikkos Beach, by the way. And Rikkos Beach Bar is on the right-hand side. Hence the name, because he opened this beach bar up a long, long time ago. Its correct name is the Yedaskipu Municipality Beach. Bit of a tongue twister. Let's stick with Rikkos Beach. It just rolls off that tongue that little bit better. Rikkos Beach is probably one of the best beaches in downtown Paphos. Along the hotel coastal pathway, if you go hunting us down on YouTube, you'll find Mr. Paul on his travels hunting down some of the little hidden beaches and hidden coves, especially for you. But if you want a pure sandy beach and a lot of it, well, Rikkos Beach is probably the beach for you. And of course, all you've got to do is come out the back door of the beachside hotels and take a left. And depending on which hotel you're in, obviously, walk for a little bit and Rikkos Beach will be coming up very, very soon indeed. Here it is, Rikkos Beach, especially for you. Feast your eyes and digest. Look at all that blueness. It doesn't get much better than that, does it? Oh my goodness. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click the subscribe, and don't forget to come back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness. And don't forget, tomorrow, Miss Ochingrisivia LaBouffe, she's dancing, and she'll be prancing back on our screens, especially for you. Enjoy the view. Oh my goodness. It takes your breath away. And there's a big bird coming into town. You never know, you could be on that plane, and you could very, very soon indeed be sitting on Rikkos Beach, supping on a can of Coke or two. Thanks for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you again very, very soon indeed.